Good morning, friends, family, faculty, and the class of 2021. Before I begin, I've always found that 2021 is a bit of a mouthful, and thousands of classes of 2021 are graduating this year, so I've developed a list of alternative names for our class so that I can address you more easily and with a title that is specific to us. Number 1, the class of not knowing how to spell sophomores. Sorry, Raven. Number 2, the class of getting disqualified from Hungry Hungry Hippos. 10th grade was rough for us. Number 3, the class of losing Winter Carnival so many times, we decided to make losers our theme and then lost again. Number 4, the class of just wait for senior year, it'll be so much better. And number 5, the class of the worst senioritis Interlakes has ever seen. But here we are. I've been to quite a few of these ceremonies. Usually they take place at Prescott Park or down the hill on the turf. Today we stand in a parking lot, but the purpose remains the same. No matter the location, Interlakes High School graduations consist of a relatively small group of people wearing blue and white, walking up to a stage to obtain a piece of paper proving that through these past 4 years of Duncan's runs, relying on snow days, asking teachers for answers on a test and getting that look, wondering how honest we should be on self-assessments, and using sleep as a reward for finishing homework, we have achieved competency. And because we got to participate in the spring semester of 2020 and what I can only describe as a unique experience, we can say that instead of A's, B's, and C's, we got letters such as EP, CP, and NYP for grades at the end of junior year. I have no idea what any of them mean, but I'm proud of my EP. But here we are in our caps and gowns. Things are looking up for us, class of 2021. I am well aware, however, that graduation is not as exciting for some of us. My brother, who is graduating with me today, told me a few days ago that he was considering not even attending this ceremony because he would have to take the day off from work and he wasn't sure it was worth it. I did what I've done the past 4 years and made him go anyway. But it did lead me to ask myself a question I invite all of you to consider as well. What are we celebrating? When faced with the uncomfortable truth that graduating high school may not be as big an achievement as this ceremony suggests, I'm challenged to find a different reason to celebrate, besides the diploma which we will all receive before leaving here today. These pieces of paper shouldn't be why we're celebrating. If we let the purpose of today's commencement rest solely on receiving that diploma, we're only being praised for passing. That's all it takes. We passed. Perhaps some of us did more than that, but despite what our GPA says, I believe we're selling ourselves short if we choose to only commemorate the bare minimum that we've achieved. We are infinitely unique human beings with complex emotions, stories, talents, and gifts to offer the world. And we do ourselves a great injustice when on a day such as today, we say, look at my diploma, instead of look at the challenges I've overcome, the moments I've seized, the things I've learned, the people I've met, and the life I've lived so far. Today, I challenge you, class of 2021, to celebrate more than your grades. Although I congratulate you on making it through high school, isn't that what we were all expected to do anyway? I am paying you a much higher compliment when I congratulate you on the lives you've lived and the people you've become here at Interlakes. Whether or not we've admitted this truth, just the mere act of arriving here every morning for the past 4 years demonstrates that each and every one of us believed in the undeniable truth that we are made for more than this. We have potential, we have a future, and we don't have to wait anymore. We have the paper, don't we? So recognize your future and seize it. I don't mean the uncomfortable unknowns of colleges, jobs, or careers. I mean the perfectly original, unique, one-of-a-kind, unparalleled, unprecedented plan that is written out for you. All you have to do is intentionally seek it out and say yes. I mean that the biology labs, the SAT, college applications, prom dresses, AP exams, social media drama, finals, lip sync, and algebra tests are not your life. The most extraordinary part of today, the true celebration, is that there are 60 little miracles here who are now enabled to continue to live more fully and with more respect for the people they share the world with. Some of you may have heard the cliche to live every day like it's your last. If you were to die tomorrow, how would you be remembered? What if, instead, we lived every day like it's our first? I want to be exhilarated and thrilled by the beautiful parts of my life I forget to notice. I want to wake up every day excited to see the mountains or the lake. In a manner of speaking, today is our first day. So right now, and every moment after, notice the loving people around you and love them back. Appreciate the artistry in nature and live knowing the choices you make right now will affect your future, hours from now or years from now. The fruit you bear today, the people you love, the passions you pursue, the suffering you endure, and the things you learn will comprise the person who is wearing a cap and gown yet again 4 years from now, or the person entering the military, the person taking a gap year, the person who immediately starts working. Regardless of where you end up, regardless of your career path, never forget your most powerful tool is your ability to touch someone else's life. There are many people in the world with the skills and knowledge to become a doctor, but only Danielle Donahue can care for her patients with her particular gifts. There are many math teachers in the world, but there is only one future math teacher named Jason Kezar with the ability that he has to see his future students in his own Jason way. Among the thousands of journalists in the world, Alia Marietta still has unprecedented talent and ideas to exhibit. When Mikhail Merrill becomes a business owner and Stephen Bean a film director, remember your value does not rest on your title or income, but on you. John 10:10, I came that they may have life and have it abundantly. Our worth is inherent since our conception, and we prove that worth when we not only live, but live in abundance. We realize that value when we look our uncertain, wild, rich, prolific future in the eye and say yes. Those are the moments that live eternally in this world. The little yeses we made here at Interlakes High School will truly last. I sincerely hope and do believe that these past 4 years have taught you more than just the difference between domain and range, although I'm still not really sure what either of those mean. Sorry, Lange. I hope you leave here today for the last time, knowing even just a little more about how you were called to love and the life you were called to live. I can't conclude today without acknowledging the people in my life who have impacted me with their yeses, their extraordinary gifts, and by proving to me every day the importance of truly living the life they've been called to. Aliana Marietta, your quiet voice wields more power than you'll ever know. Thank you for your example, and thank you for your friendship. And thank you, Mama, for being the cool mom. When people tell me I remind them of you, there is no higher compliment. Thank you to my dad for teaching me about everything from shooting stars to how to pray. I hope you are prepared to hear often from me next year when I don't understand something. And thank you to my siblings for growing up with me, to my 5 brothers for teaching me how to catch frogs and build forts, and my 2 sisters for teaching me how to write stories and playing stuffed animals with me even when you were far too old. Today, class of 2021, remember your value and the value of every life. Congratulations, good luck, and God bless.